here again. In today's video, we're going to be learning how to make roses with fondant icing. Alright, one of the most simple ways to fix this. Alright, please remember to turn on your notification button to be the first person to get notified every time I post a new video. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Share, like, comment. Let me know what video you want me to do next. Alright, just request a new tutorial video and I'm going to be right on time. Welcome once again and let's get into class. The very first step to getting an incredible, beautiful, professional rose flower is the fondant, alright? And if you check on the description section, you're going to find where I hang out and I can just give you a fondant recipe, a formidable fondant recipe that you can use in achieving these roses perfectly. And it just costs 1,000 naira for the recipe. Alright, so we're going to go straight into class, and that is the first thing, which is going to be your buds. Alright, the first thing you're going to do is to get your buds right. Alright. So the bud is going to be like this, like a round ball, and then the next thing you're going to have to achieve is to make one of the sides to be pointed. So you just come here and put your hand like this, and you go this way. So you see what we're having. You just keep going like that until it is really pointed, alright? It is really important that your bud is pointed. Your bud is pointed. Alright, so it's pointed enough. And if you want to do this really professionally, you need to begin to prep and prepare your bud a night before or a day before so it can get really, really dry and strong. Another way to do this is to apply CMC, alright? CMC is going to get your buds to be very hard. So you just drop it. You can include what we call binding wires. You can include wires down here and just drop them to get dry. So this is the first thing we're doing. So we have our bud ready. The next thing we're going to be doing is to bring out the petals. And now the petals, you just have some icing sugar here. All right. The essence of that is just so it doesn't stick to the table. So don't get it. It's not difficult. You don't feel it is. So we have. I finished kneading this. And I'm just going to get this as flat as possible. Try to get this as flat as possible. If you need to use this urgently, alright, you can add CMC to your fondant to get it really, really dry fast. I'm still gonna try to keep it as slim, as slim and flat as possible, so you can achieve that realness, that real flowers. I'm still trying to get this really, really flat. Like, you need to get this as flat as possible. It's not difficult. Don't look at my face. It's a bit difficult though. Alright, so it's not difficult actually. So this is as flat as possible. And I have two flower cutters here. One is big, one is small. We're going to start with the small one, alright? We're going to start with the small one. And just cut out the small one. Actually, the number of petals you're going to need will be determined by how big how big you want your roses to be. So for these roses, I think about one of this and two of this is going to be okay for me. I think it's sort of a standard size. So I'm gonna have that about 3 petals. About 3 petals. Now we have here a foam mat, a modeling tool. A foam mat and a modeling tool. I'm going to be using it to frill the sides of this to make it look even more real. So I'm just going to have some sugar here. I use icing sugar actually for this. So I take this other part of the modeling tool to bring out my frills. I'm just trying to make sure it's neat enough. So how do I achieve this frill? Put it on the foam mat, take it extremely at the tip here, and just go this way at the tip, and just go that way, and it's going to frill if you look at it. really beautiful and easy, you know, really beautiful and easy. You definitely need a foam mat for this. So my petal is done, first one is done, I'll just go for the second one. Lastly, we need another bud. Lastly, we need just one bud to start the process. Please let me have a cutter. Right, so you have a cutter here, and I'm going to have this particular bud come out just like, did I just say bud? Sorry, not bud, not bud. You need this particular petal to just be one petal. Thank you. There are people distracting me in the studio. Alright, so it's bud, you know, and all of that. Alright, so it's time to assemble all of them. I'll just go over this again. The first thing you're going to do is to get the bud. Alright, get it very pointed over here. The second thing you're going to do is to have your petals out, your flower petals out. This is the small one and this is the big one. So you take out one of the small ones and two of the big ones for this particular flower I'm about to do. And remember that you can make it bigger by adding more flowers, which means more big ones. So if you want a very big rose, it would mean you're going to be using maybe 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Alright, so we're just going to go straight into assembling it. Okay, so it's time to assemble. And I'll start with taking the bud. And you're going to just, this is water. I use water. You can use edible glue for this, but I use water to just go over the bud. And I will just assemble this petal. Now, this petal has to come like this. I'm going to try to take it as slow as possible so you can understand. It just goes this way. You need this pinch. You need it to come in like this. You need this to be as pointed as possible. Right there, you need that place to be as pointed as possible. If possible, you just pinch a little bit like that, and your bud is okay. Alright, this is useless, so you can just take this out, and you're good to go. So if you have this bud, then you're good to go. Now, the next thing we're going to do is to bring in the first petal. So you just turn it over. This is the front, and this is the back. You just turn it over, and have this. Now, paint each of the roses, would I say roses or flowers or petals, yes, in a V shape, alright? Can you come close? Yes, so there. So just in a V format, just paint it, because that is the place, or that's the part of this flower you want to be stuck to the bud. That's the part of this flower you want to be stuck to the bud. I'm just going to paint it round. Alright, this is like the simple way to do this. Now you take this and put it in the middle of the flower. Now it's time to assemble them. First, you pick one, anyone you want to pick, anyone at all. You pick it right there like that. Now you skip this one and pick the second one. And we're going. After that, you skip this one and pick this other one. And you're assembling, and then you just pull this one together and pull this other one together. And as you can see, we're already beginning to form our fondant rose. Looking good, right? I love you. Alright, so we're going to do the same thing, same process for the other ones, and we're almost done. Alright, so same thing. I just pull this over to the back side, of course, and I still keep painting in a V format.
I got the bread to spit, you must have heard of it, my blood is like red velvet. Look at how we elevate. Funny how this melanin chick said they love chocolate. Sugar boys with my skill gon' fight for me, cause I got creativity.
So the next thing is going to be to just put up the last, but please don't mind my little scratches. Remember, we had a little hitch. I didn't just want to go over it again. Alright, so in V again, just doing that in these. Remember, you can actually leave these flowers like this, and it's definitely still really amazing. Put this down here. I bring this in, skip one, same process every time, every time. And then the last one right here. So if you need to keep opening it up, you just have to keep adding some petals. You just have to keep adding, thank you so much, some petals. And you just keep it going and going. And then our flower is good. We can just place it right there on the cake. Thank you so much for watching that video. I really appreciate you sticking to the brand, sticking to the channel. I see your comments, I see your shares. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yes, I know the Fondant roses was a lot of value, but more value is coming next time. Just let me know what video you want me to put up next time. Let me know what tutorial you want me to teach next time. And remember, hit the subscription button, like hit it, and share and click the notification button to be the first person to get notified each time I post a new video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.